Hello once again to Making Gold on Guild Wars 2. Today I'd like to talk again about spreadsheets and their value in making gold and keeping track of what you spent money on and making sure that you don't sell too early or miss an opportunity. This is also in reference to a comment that was made on one of my videos concerning the spreadsheet I had and trying to get a little bit more functionality out of it. You'll notice here on the screen is the code which I explained to you before, the two functions get item sell value and get item name. For fetching from Guild Wars 2 Spidey, and of course that code is courtesy the latest .5012 from Northern Shiver Peaks. So let's go over into my spreadsheet, which I have created a new page for larger ticket investment items, and I'll walk you through first the function of this sheet, and then second how to build one of your own. So you'll recognize from before the same function get item name that you'll learn how to build in my other video. So the first line here, item code. I put in an item code for the name that for the item that I want to reference. You can find that item code from Guild Wars 2 Spidey. If you go and you search your item, the URL here, that is your item code, your item ID. So you come over here, you put in the item ID, it'll come up with the item. So let's say I invested in Dusk, and I purchased it back when it was 350 gold. And I purchased one of them. And right here it references get item sell value divided by 100 to make sure that I get in gold. Current price is 415 gold. So it means that right now I'd be making I'd be making a 50, 65 gold off of it, right? Well, Trading Post cuts that down. So it looks at the current sell price and takes away 15% of it. So there's the cut. My profit is only 2 gold, 75 silver. Profit margin's pretty low. Then this last field is a recommendation. Should I sell it or should I hold on to it? It says hold. And then here at the end, I have a little bit of formatting, a couple of functions that say, well, what's the minimum percent profit that I want to make, and what's the minimum profit amount that I want to make on every item. A second example here is a glob of ectoplasm. Let's say I invested in them back when they were only 15 silver each, and I purchased 100 of them. It then references the current price and calculates how much the trading post would take out if I were to sell them, and then gives me a profit amount. Okay, here I'd make nearly 14 gold if I were to sell all of them. Woohoo, a lot of money. Make 40% margin on them. That's pretty darn good. Okay, so the recommendation here is then sell, because the profit percent is higher than my recommendation and the profit amount is higher than my recommendation. Okay, so let's put in a new one. Let's say I bought a celestial die. 20359. 20359. I drag that field there. It thinks a bit. Celestial die. Excellent. Let's see, I got it back. Back November 13th, 14th. Oh, nope, that's December 3rd. December 3rd, let's say I bought it for 775. Okay? 7.75. I bought one of them, and let's see what it's currently worth. Okay, and actually we can extend all of these down. It's currently worth 939. Trading Post would take out 1 gold, 40 silver. If I were to sell it, I would make 23 silver in profits, as well as 2.47%. And it looks like my math isn't quite right here. It's giving me a sell recommendation. Unfortunately, it shouldn't, because the profit isn't quite high enough. So let's take a look at what my formula is doing wrong here. Oh, okay. You see, I don't use this very often. Usually I use the Excel version, and so I do make mistakes. Let's see if the F4 key still works. There we go. Hold, sell, hold. Excellent. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So let's walk you through it. I put in the item code, get item name of A4. So you look at the cell A4. There we go. Celestial die. It gets it. I bought it at 775. Let's format that nicely. And I bought one of them. The current price is 939 by looking at the current get item sell value of A4. Okay, that's referencing Guild Wars 2 Spidey. Once again, see my other video for details on that. The trading post cut just looks at what the current sell price is, takes 15% of that. My profit is E4, which is what it would sell for, minus C4, what I bought it for, and minus F4, which is the trading post cut. So what I would make, take away the trading post cut, take away what I bought it for, and then multiply that by however many I'm selling, okay, which in this case is 1. That's my profit amount. I make 23 silver on it. Profit percentage is merely my profit amount divided by how many I made, divided by the current price. Okay, so I want to know what percentage profit I'm making. Here I'm not making that much, 2.47%. A little low. Here I'm making a lot, 40%. That's a pretty big margin. So my recommendation, if you look at my profit percent, 2.47% is too low. 23 silver is plenty. So it says, hold on to it. You aren't quite making enough. So let's say in a couple of days or in a couple of weeks, if the current price goes up to, let's say 10 silver, it'll probably start saying, it might say sell recommendation. It might take it be 10.50 or 11 before I get a sell recommendation. This is the kind of spreadsheet that I don't quite use yet, but I will be using, and I absolutely would recommend you use if you're looking to big ticket items that you are going to be holding for a long time, to make sure that you don't sell it too soon and lose potential money off of.